Hey guys, so it is your girl, the vegan witch. So today I'm going to be doing a pick a card reading. So I'm just going to get started because this is going to be a little bit of a long video because I'm going to show you how I shuffle my cards. It's not always the same, so you know, it might change up week from week, but in my future pick a card readings, I'm going to do this before the video is even started because you know, it does take a bit of time to shuffle the cards and get them the way that the spirits want them. So, you know, bear with me for this process. But you can click, I'm going to leave some timestamps down in the description so you can just skip to the readings if you would like. So let's get started. These are my tarot deck cards. They are tarot, but they're actually using playing card numbers. So you've got the Queen of Hearts here, and yeah, so they're really pretty cards. I love these cards so much. I'm very glad that I got these cards, and I'm yeah, I really like them. So when I shuffle my cards, if I've got a client with me, I will shuffle my cards thinking about them, just thinking about the way they look and trying to get the energies. If they've got, like, I don't know, like let's say they've got a bracelet on, something that means a lot. This is my bracelet. It's an Are You Okay bracelet because I believe in mental health awareness. And I would take that and then I would hold that while I tried to while I shuffle, or I'd have it close to me while I shuffle. This time I'm going to actually I'm going to hold the crystal. I'm going to have the crystal there because that's going to be what you're going to choose from. So I shuffle it while I look at the crystal, and then hopefully whoever picks this deck will get the energy from the crystals. If one falls out, it generally means that it's quite important, so I just leave that there as well. And I'm going to be picking out three of these tarot cards for each group. Okay. And I've just got the intuition to just pull them from the top for these ones, so I'm just going to pull them down. This doesn't always stay the same. Sometimes I change this method of shuffling. Just depends how I feel. And I'm going to put that important one on top, and I'm going to remember that I put it on top. So when I do my readings, I can make a special sort of announcement about that particular card. Okay, so we're going to shuffle these ones. One, two, three. I don't always spend the same amount of time shuffling. I just kind of listen to my gut and like try and listen to my intuition when it comes to shuffling. And I do that when I've got a client there as well. Sometimes I'll ask them to give me a number. Obviously, I can't ask you guys to give me a number because you are not here. But if I've been feeling a number recently, I will apply it sometimes. Today is not one of those days, though. I am just shuffling at random and stopping when I feel like I need to stop. And last group. Lovely. So we've got those all done. So now the tarot part is done. So I'm going to put those cards aside, and then I'm going to go to my oracle cards. These cards I've had for the longest amount of time, They're pretty basic. I actually got given these from an old teacher of mine who was one of the people that I went to who re-enlightened me to start reading when I was in high school. So yeah, I'm really thankful for her being in my life and being my teacher, not just in school. And I was quite a little shit in school too. My dog's, give me 2 seconds. My dog wants to come inside. It's a bit cold outside. It is about to rain, so I'm kind of moody for our reading today. So these cards, I actually had another set of these cards, and one of my cards got damaged, and I was telling my teacher about that, and she knew I had these cards, but she also had these cards, but she didn't vibe with them, so she ended up gifting them to me. And I think that's just such a beautiful way to get cards, like having used cards, because you get, I think, extra intuition and extra energy from the cards. So I just shuffled those randomly, not with an intention with any of these, because I just wanted to get the vibes off from the last reading I did. I recently did my sister's reading, which was pretty intense, so sometimes I like to get new energies onto my cards. So now I'm going to set the intention with this stone and shuffle them. And these cards I can read the actual direction. Geez, this one is like trying to tell you something important, because that one just fell out. We're going to pick 3 of these ones as well for this reading today. So I sometimes turn these cards upside down and inside out, basically, because the direction of the cards is important. Whereas the direction for the tarot cards isn't important. I don't read directions for my tarot cards, but these energy cards I definitely do, and they give me different meanings depending on the way that they're placed. So yeah, these cards mean a lot to me. They're my oldest set of cards that I own. I love them a lot, and I don't think I could ever part with them, actually. So yeah, so we're just going to split those in 2. I'm going to take one from that deck and one from that deck, because that's just how I felt. Now I'm going to put that important card on the top again, and she's going to go over there. Lovely. This is going to be a very long video. Maybe I'll split it into 2 parts. One of me shuffling the cards and showing you how I shuffle my cards, and then another one just of the reading. I actually think I'll do that. Cool, because I don't really want to do too much editing. I don't have time for editing, and I also know that I'll lose motivation, whereas shuffling these cards and talking to you about my process, I really enjoy. So that's, I think, what I'm going to do. So now I've got my second deck of cards, and I'm going to shuffle with the intention of that deck. Yeah, so I'm pretty excited to be starting this YouTube channel. I really hope I can get some accurate readings, and you guys love the readings and enjoy my channel. If you do enjoy my channel, if you do enjoy learning about this sort of art, please go like and subscribe to my channel, because that one is really important for you. Yeah, because I think that I'm really excited to be bringing you this sort of content. I watch another girl on YouTube who does readings, and I really enjoy her stuff. Her name is Stargirl the Practical Witch. I'll link her down below as well, so you can check her out. That important card is going to go on top, and we're going to put this baby over there. Okay, that one on top of that. Okay. Right. Oh, you got lots. All these cards are just jumping out. See, and that one I just felt like just taking from the top, so that's what I did. You just go with your gut, I think. And when you practice for a while, you just get this intuition about what you need to do. It's almost like having a voice in your head, but not an actual voice, just more of just a feeling. You just get this gut feeling, I think. Yeah. But don't worry if you don't have that gut feeling yet. It does come with practice. I've been practicing for about 10 years now. I think I was like 12 when I got my first set of cards, and now I'm turning 22 in October. And so it's been a long process for me, and I've kind of gone in and out. And one of the reasons why I said in my last video that I believe that cutting out meat has really helped me and my intuition is because when I cut out meat, about a few months after I cut out meat from my diet, I ended up meeting this girl that is a reader. She's one of my best friends. Her name's Nita. Shout out to Anita. I love you, babe. And she re-inspired me to get back into my readings, and yeah, and I just, ever since going vegan, going vegetarian, I just feel more, I guess, intuitive about life. So yeah, I don't know, and maybe I'm the only one that has felt like this. So I'm done with that deck, so I'm going to put it aside. Maybe I'm the only, it's raining really loud right now. It's kind of spooky. I'm not sure if I'm the only one that's felt like this, but I genuinely believe that this sort of stuff does make you feel, because you're not putting negative impacts into the world, you get a lot of positive things back. Okay, so I'm going to do my angel cards now, and I'm only going to pick one card for each of these. So I'm going to set my intention with my stone again. This is a way of shuffling that my teacher actually does. That teacher that I was telling you about just before, she shuffles like this, and I really like this shuffling. I think it's quite cute, and it's just like a different method of shuffling. So sometimes I have the intuition to shuffle like this. Sometimes I don't. Sometimes I do. I don't know. Now I'm just going to pick the middle card from that one because I just felt that way. So she's going to go there, and I'm going to pick up my card again. Sometimes I don't reshuffle. I'll just pick out from the top, and then I'll just pick one card for each, especially when it's just a one card reading. But today I do want to just set the intention with each stone because I think that that's just how I'm vibing today, you know? But I'm not going to shuffle very long because I don't feel that, you know? And I don't feel like I need to do that same shuffling for that one. So she's going to go there. And, yeah, so, I really hope that these are helpful to people, around the world, because I know how much I love getting pick card readings. I think that they're really influential, and they can really change the way that you're kind of vibing. So these pick a card readings that I'm doing for you today, I'm just doing a general reading. So you also have to keep in mind that not all of these are going to be, I guess, the most specific. You really need to go to a spiritual guide and get a proper reading if you need extra help with your life. And she wanted just a small shuffle. Yeah, so just make sure that you keep in mind the fact that this is just a general reading, and I really do hope it helps. And I hope that, you know, obviously I'm starting out, especially on YouTube. I'm just starting out, so it's going to take a bit of practice for me, but you also have to be very mindful and open-minded when it comes to these sorts of things, because if you're not receptive to the information is not going to be accurate. she be fierce. You got 3 cards here. You know what? I'm going to reshuffle. I don't think that's anything to... If it's meant to be, it'll come up again. Because I'm only picking 1 card for these ones as well. For today's reading. Sometimes I choose extra ones. These are my whole deck though. I only have 4 card decks. So I do hope to expand my decks in the future. But not for now. Just because I don't have that sort of money. And these ones do serve me really well. I can get some really good readings out of these, especially my Oracle cards. And recently my Tarot cards, I've been vibing with them a lot more recently. Again, there were 3 just came out, but I'm only choosing 1 for this reading. So the important one will come back out if it needs to come out. These ones, as well as the angel ones, they don't have a direction to them because they can be read only upright, basically. At least that's the way I read them. You know, every reader is a little bit different in their readings. You might find that you can read these ones in different directions. Personally, I don't feel that it works for me. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know that it works for me and my my own intuitions to read these ones upside down. But each to their own, I guess. This is going to be a long video, guys. I'm really sorry. So yeah, that's how I shuffle my cards. That one's done. And that's how I generally pick my cards. So if you're watching my videos in the future and you're like, how does she shuffle her cards? How does she do this? That's basically what happens. I don't and I will never pre-plan my cards for you guys just to make it an easy video for me to do. No, I genuinely believe in readings, and I genuinely believe in the spirits telling us things, and this is genuinely how I shuffle my cards for you guys. So check out my next video for the actual reading. I'm sorry that this one took a long time, but I hope that this gives you some insight on how to do readings, and to how I do my pick a card readings, so I guess you can trust. Yeah, so thank you, my fellow witches. I hope you guys have a brilliant week and a brilliant time. If you want to read these cards, me to read these cards, check out the next video. I'll link it in the description of this one. Yeah, see you, chickens.